Hey YouTube, it's Weird Paul! Vlogging is my business. And business is good. When I was a kid in the early 80s, I loved to play board games.
I got trivia puzzle. What fun! Alright.
But I didn't have every board game I wanted, so I decided to make my own. I made my first board game in 1979 as an art class project. It was called Go to the Public Library. The object? Be the first player to successfully exit the library. The cards included directions like, you pee your pants, lose a turn. And you see an ugly librarian, you faint, go back one. It's certainly not the most PC game, with directions like, you take out a book for retards, go to the children's section. This space says, you find Playboy, go to the restrooms. In 1982, I made the Atari Game. In the Atari Game, you must collect one of these cartridges before you can make it to the finish line. Later on that same year, I made the Movie Game. The object of this game is to finish the game with 3 movie cards featuring the same actor.
Either Burt Reynolds, Dudley Moore, Richard Pryor, or Cheech and Chong.
You can also steal movies from your opponents by using the Pirate card. This space says, you watch Halloween 2, you're so grossed out, go back to the start. On the other side of the movie game was the video game game. The video game game is just Monopoly, but with video games instead of streets. My next game was actually a card game, the Video Game Memory Game. It's a memory match game, but with video game characters and items. In 1983, I made the Jedi Game. The object of the Jedi Game was to get from Endor all the way to Tatooine. In order to win, you also had to collect characters from Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, or Return of the Jedi. If you land on a space that says Steal the Falcon, you could take a card from your opponent's hand. You can either play as Han Solo, a Hoth Battle Gear Trooper, a Jawa, or the Power Droid. Yeah! Mad Power Droid respect! Finally, in 1984, I created the Ghostbusters Game. Object, catch a ghost and make it to the finish. But instead of playing as the characters like Egon Spengler or Peter Venkman, you play as the actual actors. Harold Ramis, Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, or Ray Parker Jr. Ray Parker Jr. wasn't in the movie, he just sang the theme song. What was I thinking? Of course, you could steal your opponent's ghosts with the entrapment card. Each player has specific cards just for them. Like Dan Aykroyd, you have to go to work on Dr. Detroit 2, lose a turn. Or Ray Parker Jr., you wrote a flop album and went bankrupt, lose a turn. I did actually play these games many times with my family and friends. Sometimes we had a lot of fun. Sometimes we thought that they were just stupid. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to click the like button down below. I'll have more cool stuff to show you soon, so stay tuned. Thanks, YouTube.